The year was 2025. In his second term, President Donald Trump had executed the most extreme immigration crackdown in US history. Under Executive Order N25, all illegal immigrants were to be deported immediately, with military precision. Mass deportations began overnight. Thousands were rounded up, forced onto planes and sent back to their supposed home countries. But among these flights, one plane never reached its destination. This is the story of Flight X-23, a plane that took off from US soil but never returned to Earth. Joint Base Andrews, Maryland. Inside the dimly lit military hangar, the air was heavy with fear and uncertainty. Hundreds of immigrants were being forced onto a massive military cargo plane, their hands clutching whatever few possessions they had. A burly ICE officer barked orders. "ICE agent, move it. No talking. No resisting." Among the crowd, a young Mexican woman named Sofia clutched her son, Mateo, tightly. The boy whimpered. "Sofia, shh, mi amor. It's okay. Just stay close to Mama." An Afghan refugee, Hassan, gritted his teeth as he boarded. "They treat us like animals." A nearby Haitian man spat on the floor. Animals would be treated better. Up in the cockpit, Captain Reynolds and co-pilot Jones prepared for takeoff. Reynolds, a grizzled Air Force veteran, checked his instruments. What the hell kind of mission is this? No flight plan, no real destination. Orders from the top. Just fly the damn plane, get him out of here, and come home. The engines roared. The plane shuddered as it lifted off the runway. No one on board knew that they had just taken off from Earth for the last time. 40 minutes into the flight, the plane soared through the night sky, its cargo hold filled with the uneasy silence of hundreds of displaced souls. Then, the turbulence began. A loud bang rocked the aircraft. Oxygen masks dropped. Sofios mio, gripping his seat. That wasn't turbulence, that was something else. Inside the cockpit, alarms blared. Co-pilot Jones. "Reynolds, we got something at our 6 o'clock. Moving fast." Reynolds squinted at the radar screen. A strange blip moved erratically, zigzagging faster than any aircraft he had ever seen. "What the hell is that?" "Whatever it is, it's gaining on us." Suddenly, a low, guttural hum vibrated through the plane. The lights flickered, and a strange greenish glow seeped through the windows. Down in the cargo hold, people screamed as their bodies felt lighter. Some lifted off their seats, their limbs floating in midair. "What is happening? Are we crashing?" "No. This is something else, something worse." Then, darkness. The cockpit was silent. Reynolds and Jones sat frozen. Their hands gripped the controls, but they couldn't move. A distorted radio signal crackled through the speakers. Unknown voice. "Deep, unauthorized entity detected. You do not belong." Jones' eyes widened in horror. "Jesus Christ, Reynolds, that's not human!" A blinding white light engulfed the aircraft. Inside the cargo hold, people began to disappear, one by one. Some were pulled into the ceiling, others twisted into strange shapes, their mouths open in silent screams before vanishing into nothingness. Sophia, crying. "No, no, please, not my son." But it was too late. Mateo's tiny hands slipped from her grasp. "Mama!" And then he was gone. The plane lurched violently, then silence. Reynolds gasped as he regained control. The cockpit windshield was no longer filled with stars. Instead, a blood-red sky stretched across a barren landscape. "Captain Reynolds. Jones, this isn't Earth." Jones slowly turned to look out the window. His face went pale. Oh my God. The passengers, those who remained, staggered toward the open cargo ramp. Outside, the land was alien. A vast expanse of black pyramids stretching into infinity. The air smelled of decay, thick and suffocating. Hassan stepped forward, staring at the figures in the distance. They were tall, with elongated limbs and eyeless faces. Their bodies pulsed as if filled with liquid darkness. They stood motionless, waiting. What are they? Not human. Sophia fell to her knees, sobbing. "Mateo, where's my baby?" Suddenly, the radio inside the cockpit crackled again. The same inhuman voice whispered its final transmission. Unknown voice. Welcome home. Then, the creatures began to move. Back on Earth, the US government tried to cover up the disappearance of Flight X-23. Mechanical failure. Lost over the ocean. No survivors. But some knew the truth. A classified black box recording was leaked online, a pilot's voice whispering in terror before the transmission cut off forever. Captain Reynolds' final words. "This isn't heaven. This isn't hell. This is somewhere else." The recording ended, and Flight X-23 was never seen again.